Welcome back, all. This is Mr. Fix-It coming at you. I'm sitting here working on this garbage disposal, and I said, hey, I got to do a review. So here I am. Guess what I found? I went to the Pro Day, and I got my Home Depot Pro hat. It's about time, huh? After 20, 30 years. But anyway, I picked that up. I was happy to have that. This is a Home Depot Seeds review, and interesting thing happened. They sent me something to review, but it's actually hard to review it because I only have one component out of 5. So I'm going to go through and give you my thoughts on it, what I think of the product. But don't get me wrong, I didn't try the product out or anything. I'm just giving my view on the product, which is this. This is the Warmup. This is the cable for the Warmup. So when I first ordered this, I thought that this Warmup cable, it's a Warmup cable, okay? This is what it looks like. Okay, this is a cable right here. Okay, so I thought, oh cool, this is a cable. I could put this cable underneath, right underneath my tile, or I could put it, underneath my laminate and, have it run. But no, that's not the way it works, folks. Okay, what happens is this has a thermostat. This has a whole system. Can you see that? Okay, so this has a mat that this cord actually goes in, this warm-up cord. So you put the mat down, you put the cord down, then they actually have a board that goes over top of the mat. So you're going to put this mat down, lay in the cable, and they tell you right on the box how many square feet. This one is 50 square feet, so that's not that much like this kitchen right here. But you have to lay it down in like so many feet apart. And then there's actually a heat sensor that goes in there, which isn't included in this. There's a thermostat. So you've got the thermostat, the heat sensor. You've got the mat that goes down, which this cord is interwoven in. And then you've got a board that goes over top of that. Then you can put your tile or your laminate or whatever. So that's a pretty, I mean, if you're not experienced at doing your own home repairs, I would suggest that you don't attempt to do this, because this is quite a job. Now, when you're talking, you have a spot, you don't have gas, you got to do it with electric, this would be a good situation. I mean, down in Florida, they got all that tile floors. Before they put the tile floors down, if they put this down instead of having, and then they have a backup heater in your unit, your air conditioner plenum. Okay, that would be cool. You put this under your tile in the winter time, which isn't very long in Florida. The tile gets really cold, so this would be cool, because this would radiate the heat through your tile, and you would be able to keep your tile actually at a comfortable room temperature, so when you walked on it, your feet didn't get really cold or freeze. So, I mean, if in the right situation, this is a great product. But as I did, don't get confused. This isn't something you just throw down underneath your laminate or your tile and be done with it. It's got a whole system. You have to go by the instructions, and they sell, basically, from what I see, they sell everything separately. So I'm not even sure what the cost this would be for, a system like this. But if you had, even if you had a garage that you were redoing and you really had no way to heat the room, this would be a good idea to put underneath the floor. And I believe it is, yeah, it's 120 volt. So, you could hook this up, on one circuit, 120 amp circuit, or one 20 amp circuit. Got all tongue tied there. But, so you don't have any elaborate wiring or anything like that. It would just be like wiring up, one of your circuits for your lights or something. So that wouldn't be a big deal. But as far as getting the matting down and then doing all the steps, I would recommend doing everything by the steps, because it does make sense that this heat cord would heat and there would be, blank space underneath with this mat to, one, keep the cords separated, and two, it gives the cord, airspace for the heat to build up, and push through the floor. And, but I can't comment on if it would heat a room or, what would happen with that. All I can do is tell you the system and how it was presented to me in the instructions. So, just to make you aware of this, the cord does seem heavy duty, and I have seen, like greenhouses and stuff where people put a system in, a water system, and one season that they didn't drain it, the thing froze and cracked and it was over. So once you do that and the system cracks, you can't, it'd be a job to break up the whole floor and fix the system. With this thing here, there's no water involved or anything. So you're going to put this in, hook it up to your electric, and, you never have to worry about it freezing, or cracking. So, it does seem pretty cool. If you got the right situation, I would actually give it a try. But as for deep freezes and all, like we're in May right now and it's snowing here in May. So May 20th, we got snow coming down, 21st. So, I don't think it would, but that's just my opinion, that it would keep, in the middle of, a deep freeze here, that it would keep the floor in the house. Maybe keep the floor warm, but I'm not thinking at, 12, 15 degrees that this thing is going to keep your house warm. So you may want to research it more. But again, this is called Warmup. Warmup. It's one of your, just another way you could heat, and also, like I said, if you're redoing your garage, or, you have a shed out back that you've got a party house in, you want to keep some heat in there, things like that. If you live in a spot like Arizona or Florida, California, on the coast, then, I'm sure that this thing could keep up, and underneath your tile, like you got some marble tile and all. That stuff looks good, but walking on that stuff in the wintertime, I don't recommend it. I don't think it's comfortable for anybody. So this could be a way for them to avoid that and make that tile comfortable. Hey, it's me, Mr. Fix-It. I'm glad to be shooting this video. Like and subscribe, guys, and share the video. I will be back at you with several videos. I got a bunch of stuff I got to review. So I will be around for a while. Thanks for coming.